What is going on, guys? Torchy here. Comic-Con Day 3. If you guys thought last video had a bunch of panels, this one is just chock full of them. So we're going to start here with Once Upon a Time, and hope you enjoy.
If it is the last thing I do.
Up next is the Futurama panel, where they were announcing a bunch of their upcoming projects, so go ahead and listen in.
Listen to my boss words. On August 22nd, I will attempt to kill Dr. Zoidberg after he steals $8 million of my rightfully stolen cash. Morbo says Dr. Zoidberg is doomed.
And finally, the head of the whole operation, Professor Hubert Farnsworth.
Good news, Comic-Con! In an upcoming episode, the crew will be shocked to learn that my parents are still alive!
Oh, your God!
All that and more, this summer on Futurama.
Not sure if Comic-Con or Keg Party in District 9. Not sure if San Diego Convention Center or just a small wing of Matt Groening's house. Not sure if Futurama panel or just a room filled with 5,000 of the world's most attractive geniuses.
Look at this.
Look at him go!
Is it quantity?
Well, that's a lot better fry right there. Wow, he's got better. Steven, you got to get it going on right here.
Then came the Simpsons panel, where we had a guest appearance, Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher!
The following panel was Family Guy, so go ahead and check out this introduction.
As you saw a little bit of our premiere in the clips, on September 30th, the Griffins get into a one-upsmanship with the family of Lois's ex-boyfriend, and they decide to do what any out-of-shape, overweight American family would do, climb Mount Everest. So let's bring out the Family Guy panel. Woo! First, I'd like to introduce my fellow showrunner and writer of such Family Guy classics as To Live and Die and Dixie, Lois Kills Stewie, and last season's Be Careful What You Fish For, executive producer Steve Callahan. She's the voice of Lois Griffin and a writer-producer on Showtime's Shameless. She's hilarious, she's pregnant, and the photos look a little like Quagmire. Alex Borstein. He's the voice of Chris Griffin and creator of Robot Chicken, which recently hit its 100th episode. The most talented ginger since Lucille Ball, Seth Green. He's the voice. He's the voice of Cleveland, Bruce, Consuela, and our own Jerry Sandusky, Herbert. Please welcome Mike Henry. That'll be $20. We've missed her on the panel the last couple of years, but she's been busy being a movie star. Now she's back. finally ask her if Jackie and Kelso will ever get back together. Mila Kunis.
Okay, here it goes.
Go get her, go get her.
What's happening?
Finally, he's the creator of Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show, in the hit movie Ted. But you probably know him best for his role as Agent Jack Curdy in the pilot episode of Flash Forward. Seth MacFarlane.
Dressed as Mayo Guy?
He's got a backpack full of mayo. Did you find that? Today is his day.
What the?
It's delicious.
What's the purpose of eating the mayo?
It's a new Hollywood diet. It actually includes.
What was your question? Because you've eaten a lot of mayo and I'm going to make sure you keel over and die.
I think the question was just so he could eat the mayo.
You're all ready for the summer, aren't you? No sunburn for this fellow.
But I'll tell you, Stan. There's going to be more of me in the show. That's awesome.
And you know what? I think it's okay as long as they love each other. In the words of Woody Allen, the heart wants what the old creepy pervert wants.
Thank you, God.
When it comes to me and Herbert, there ain't no love involved. It's just straight hitting it. And quitting it.
No, we're not going to do this anymore. It's sad. It's too real these days.
No, Mr. Herbert, we are in fact going to do this.
Not like this.
Exactly like this. What the hell happened?
Laura is the face in the misty light. Your footsteps that you hear down the hall. Giggity.
There are tentative plans to do another one of these things.
Thank you guys for your
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, you guys.
The panel after that was the Vampire Diaries, so go ahead and check out this introduction.
It was a good birthday.
He was Elena's first love. Zach Rohrig, who plays Matt Donovan. He's a vampire who's got some serious explaining to do. Paul Wesley plays Devin Salvatore.
A lot of people.
She's going to be feeling a little bit different this fall. Nina Dobrev plays Elena Gelber. He's the vampire with a broken heart. Ian Somerhalder plays David Salvatore. plot twists, executive producer Julie Plec. He's been a werewolf, a hybrid, and now I think he's a little bit possessed. Michael Trevino plays Tyler Lockwood. He's the master plotter behind all of this, and your moderator for this afternoon, executive producer Kevin Williamson.
He tried. Season 2, he tried. He tried to do what everyone wanted him to do. He tried to be something everyone wanted him to be. And bottom line is, he is not. He's not a nice guy. Yes, he has a hard time. He's not. And the reality of it is what Julie and I talked about, is this year was him saying, you know what? I did everything you wanted me to do. I tried everything you wanted me to try. It didn't work. And I'm right. And this is who I am. This is what I am. If you don't like it, you can go yourself.
The truth of Stefan. The truth of Stefan is he's so dark and he's so twisted and he's so dangerous that he covers it up with this sense of goodwill. But in reality, this darkness is so intense that he doesn't know what to do with it, and so he just decides to rip people's heads off.
And bunnies.
And bunnies, mainly bunnies, which is really terrifying.
I'm proud to be the only human, though. I'm human. I see dead people, but I'm human. You see that? You know, Jeremy's been going through this voyage, and he's lost a lot of people, and he's failed to protect his sister, and contributed to the demise of her turning into a vampire. So I don't know if he's preoccupied, or maybe he will find love. I went from getting kicked around a bunch, and I shot a crossbow and chopped someone's head off. Like that was real fun.
That was a traumatic episode for Jeremy.
Huh?
It was a traumatic episode for Jeremy.
You looked real cool with that crossbow on set, dude.
Thank you. I actually I carried it around everywhere. I went to Crafty with it.
Crossbow.
I brought it to bed.
Wow, that's pretty dark.
No, it's cool because you feel like you're doing like a big action movie or something, and you've got the cars are under the water. You've got all the crew members, like everyone's in suits, and they've got the tanks.
Meanwhile, we're in a swimming pool.
Good. Okay.
We
were in like a police training,
train.
Navy place, and it was pretty badass. I kind of felt like a badass doing it. Okay.
Paul Wesley is
And douchebag.
Paul Wesley is hilarious. Paul Wesley is maybe
Something we don't know, he answered.
Ian has met more people, done more things, climbed more mountains. I think at one point he actually had to sit down with Jesus Christ. Although
You know, the guy
a couple thousand years ago.
Dos Equis commercials. You're the guy from the Dos Equis.
Well, I would need to team up with Zach, man. I don't know.
Alright, we'll do like.
Well, I'm a city boy. I wouldn't survive. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't like make a fire. I'm trying to rub sticks together. It ain't gonna work.
Guys, thank you.
And the last panel of the day was HBO's True Blood.
Very tough stuff, and we had a laugh, didn't we, Sammy?
Yeah, it was a blast. It was really fun. I mean, to answer your question about being inspired to direct this, honestly, just to repeat again, our show is so huge, and for Steven to do pre-production while you're shooting another episode, then shoot our episode and act in it, and then do post, and then act in the next episode, I have no idea how you did that. But he came so prepared, and I had a blast. I had a total blast.
Alright guys, that just about wraps up Comic-Con Day 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And we will see you in the next Comic-Con video. Alright? Peace.